The Out There channel.
Please sub and share.
Searching for the truth. UFOs, aliens, greys and ufology. Real images, real stories, real videos, real cases, researched and investigated by professionals in the field and cutting-edge discoveries. Multiple witnesses, abduction accounts brought to you by Team The Out There channel. Good to be back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
Yo, looks like everything went to plan today on time, so we'll see how we go. So I'll just post up what we're going to do today. Hadn't had much time to prepare for today's show though, but there's always plenty to talk about and go over. Easy to find, especially on Twitter. Who's out there? Anybody? Pilled, Rumble, Odyssey, Twitch, and YouTube. All streaming. I was thinking about doing Twitter again, but I'm not too sure. Maybe Odyssey's not worth doing because no one shows up there. But last time I tried X, no one showed up there either. So we could add it in any time in the show too, if we wanted to. That's what's good about streaming. You can kick off another one anytime you want to, although it'll be halfway through or whatever if you did that. So I had to post up this. So we're doing more UFO analysis videos. To try and get rid of the noise out there. There's plenty of that's going around still, and it will never ending. Okay, web page. Yeah, there we go. I'll just pin that one on YouTube. Up in there. No problem on. Which one is that on Odyssey? Something happened there. It didn't do the send button. That's no good. Did it on the other one's alright, I think. I'll just check. Hopefully it's just a glitch. It's just a glitch. Yeah, I sent the other ones alright, but maybe it doesn't like URL messages now. That's kind of weird. They may have changed the rules or something. I think it went across to all other ones. Yep. I'll keep an eye on it. Might have to report a bug to the developer. Hey, we got Mike popping on. How's it going? Evening. Be morning soon, won't it? Mind you, what's it, 11:50 there, is it? Oh no, you're out extra at the moment. Daylight savings really messes up things. Was it 11, coming up to 11 there? That's not a bad time at night. I find that night time I can think better. Any time after midnight generally till 4 in the morning, that's when things seem to settle down. I don't know, there's a calmness to the night. That's probably why I've done a lot of shift work in my life. Yeah, doing the graveyard shifts. I've never been a morning person myself, always a night owl. But yeah, aliens don't like that. Aliens like to sneak in at 3 AM in the morning and grab you. So they'll probably get annoyed with me being up to sunrise. That's probably why some of them have shown up just before the sun comes up after I go to bed. Some of them show up in the daytime. I wish the grey ones would. I've seen the tall whites in the day. I want to see the greys in the day. But yeah, I don't think they like the day. And that's why they got big black eyes. They're sensitive to light. So yeah. There's something there with the greys anyway. They probably come from a planet where the sun is dying, or they live underground or something, or under the sea maybe. What's that kind of? Let's get in the way. Almost 11 PM. Yeah, okay. I'm the same, night owl. Yeah, cool. We should be right then. Who we got going around the place here? I'll just check to see what the other places are working. Rumble, anyone out there on Rumble? Where's the stats on it? We got 3 there, but I think one of them might be me. Not sure if it counts me or not. Twitch, just me there. Odyssey. Did we have anyone show up last time? I don't think we did we? Zero there. So that one, is it zero? Yeah. Let me just zoom in on that one. Yeah, zero. It's a very small font. And builds. What have we got going there? We've had 10 drop by and 1 watching. That's probably me though. We'll see if anyone pops up on the side chat there. We should be right to go now. Everything's posted up. Have I forgotten anything? I always feel like I've forgotten something. Because there's so many things I've got to check and tick to come up. So where do we begin? Do we start at the end? I suppose we could do this one first. Although I haven't got all the bits together for it. So I'll just go full screen here for a minute. So our friend Jack Sarfatti has posted up this one here, which was posted on UK Rags. You might have heard about it. Oil rigger spots UFOs off the coast of Mexico. Via now online. Yeah, not MUFON. So as soon as I saw this, I was instantly suspicious. I've seen something like this before. It looks very much like a LED light. And this one down here, which I don't think we can zoom in on his one. I'll just click it just to check. Probably goes to Daily Mail. This one here with the so-called TR3B. See here? That's typical of LED lights systems. And this one here. So when I first saw that one here, I saw how much light pollution was on the oil rig. Have you ever seen an oil rig? They're just full of lights. Oil rig. Let's see. Because the Gulf of Mexico is in the sea. The big platforms. I thought we might get some nighttime ones. Night. They're normally lit up like Christmas trees, so there's no accidents, right? There's spotlights everywhere on these things. And they got plenty of cranes too that are pretty lit up. There you go, look. They're like floating cities. Well, they're not really floating. Cities in the sea. Look at how bright that one is. But we don't really have any close-up pictures, I don't think, of the oil rigs. They're pretty bad, aren't they? I wanted one where we could actually walk around it and actually see what it looks like. So we could actually spot the lights, you know. We haven't got a Google view, you know, to walk around and have a look. See if we could spot the part in question. And you can see there's so many different types of oil rigs. Yeah, it's going to have lots of different parts and lights on it. And they're going to be using the LED ones now because they're brighter, require less power, which means it gives them more power to use elsewhere, and also save money. So this will be a lens flare of a light over this way. Alright, you can see it looks very staged because we ain't got no video. Now if you got time to take snapshots like that, you would have time to flip 1 second across to video mode on the app. It only takes a second to do it and hit record. Ideally you should be able to get both. So you can take a snapshot there, 1 second, start recording, and you'll see the UFO going off this way. If it was hovering, you'd have plenty of time. So I just think it's garbage, same as that one there, staged as well. And red flag straight away is it's on UK rag. And who's it come from? Not Jeremy Corbell, is it? So let's have a look. Oil rig spots UFOs hovering for 10 minutes. Well, there you go, plenty of time to get video. So where's the video? You see what I mean? Does my audio sound alright still? I didn't check it. I guess it is. Mike would have said something. Above the deck before zooming off in an instant. I don't know if you ever watched that TV show. What was it called now? Texas Oil Men or something like that. Turns out most of them have criminal backgrounds for battery, bar fights. Some have fraud charges where they haven't paid stuff or the forged checks. They're all sorts of criminal backgrounds. So they're not, oil riggers are generally not the most honest bunch of people under the sun. They get paid very well for the dangerous work they do. especially now it's off the coast of Mexico. I'm not sure how honest they are. But to me it looks really staged and faked, right? Just to make a wee bit of money or just to pull a prank. It's pretty sad. This sort of crap we don't need in ufology. So again, it says images only, claim to capture UFOs. Yeah. Locals believe a submerged alien base sits a few miles off the coast of Tampico. Read more. UFO hunters says to focus on. Okay, that looks like another title. A pair of UFOs were spotted, a TR-3B and a regular one. You can see how far away it is here. And how dark the background is. I don't know if it's going to be a reflection though of the light, because you don't see the middle parts. So to me, this could easily be like a light that's hanging down on a crane arm that they may lower into a cargo hold or something like that. Maybe they have a special crane for lighting up dark areas, or under the sea. Maybe it goes under the sea and lights up under the sea when they go diving. That sort of thing, you know. That's what I thought when I saw that. A waterproof light system that can go underwater, hang off a crane, and you can't see the crane cable there because it'll be a black cable. And of course it could have been photoshopped as well. So yeah. And it's got no motion blur really, but it's pretty bad, as you can see on the zoomed in one here. Kind of looks like it might have a wee bit of a movement here, which means it could be swinging on a crane, right? It looks like it's got some echo going on. Let's have a look. It looks like there's something above it, like, right? It looks like it's got a wee bit going up. And it looks like there could be a cable there, right? I don't know if is it worth running through some filters. I suppose it could be that one. It's a pretty crap image though. Let's just save it then. Let's see what our software does with it. What format is it? It reckons it might be AVIF. What's that? That sounds like a strange format, doesn't it? I never heard of that one. Is it like an animated GIF perhaps? Let's have a look. That's strange. I might have to look up that format. I haven't seen that one used. Okay. What is that? Yeah, exactly. Stands for AV1 image file format, is a modern open source image compression format. It's the first I've heard of it. It's based on the AV1 video codec, which was developed, so it's MP4 compression. Open media to provide efficient high quality video compression. Okay. So they're slowly getting away from JPEGs, are we? They want it open source so no one can claim they own it and charge everybody, right? That's what happened with GIF, you know. And then they had to create their own sort of variations of it. Well, I might see more of that one popping up then. When was it invented? It must be pretty new. 2021? Looks like it might be 2021. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty damn new. Yeah, which tab was that on? Way at the end here. I'll just get rid of these again. We don't need that one, do we? Need some tab space back. Right, so what have we got? I've got evening highlighted, have I? That's it. It should auto turn off though. Yeah, it does. Good. I'll just untick it just to be sure. Creaky voice, might have to have a sip of drink. Has that got wider? Probably not. Oh yeah, so we've got it anyway. I must have closed the article, did I? Because I clicked on something. Yeah, nah, it doesn't matter. That's just garbage, isn't it? Of course, I have people attack me saying, "Oh no, it doesn't look like a LED light." And those people are just waste of space. Once people start debating whether your analysis is wrong, then they're not worth spending time on, I find. Yeah, where's my folder? Okay, we've got to bring that up. Here we go. And it's not displaying it, you see. Let's see if it opens up and... Oh yeah, it's finally figured it out. Let's open it. Pink, yeah. Oh, that'll do, yep. Alright, let's have a fun play with this one. Let's just scale it up rather than zoom in. What size is it? So it's a strange size as well for a camera, isn't it? So that means it could have been edited. What should I do? 1080. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Let's just run some basic fills through it. So we can go for brightness, darkness. And you can see the amount of light pollution already scattered throughout the whole image here. Okay, let's do a color swap. I was hoping that we'll see a cable pop out, but you can see there seems to be a dark region up here where it's not much light, which is kind of strange. Which means it could have been edited out, right? Because it's a photograph. Flip hue. Let's see if this one gives us anything. We've got lots of ranges here. Sometimes we can see errors and things we didn't see. So, oh yeah, you can see there's a light here. Seems to be something dark there, doesn't it? And still can't see no cables, but it doesn't mean there isn't one there, because we know that there is pictures on Google Earth, even with the HD camera they got, where you can't see the cables of the street lights going across. You know, you got the cable lights that run across from the high mast light here across to the next one over here. Looks like there's another one over here, look. So there's two high mast lights here that could easily be strung between them. So we might be looking at the cable in the wrong direction here. So it could be going across here to the other light. And it could be one they just simply lower down. But yeah, these could either be cranes, and that could still be on a crane that goes into the water to illuminate the diving area. Because we don't know how big this is and how far away it is. But you can see it looks like there's something in the background here. Like, looks like the other part of the oil rig. Looks like we got some things popping up here. Looks like a square bit coming down here. Looks like more square bit of a building up there and back there. So yeah, it could be a crane anywhere back there going up. Could be a huge light system. But anyway, because that's where they blotted over their logo, wasn't it? Which doesn't help us much. Still seems like there's something going on here. Hey, look at this. Almost looks like a square bit going on here. What? See that there? Okay, so there's definitely something happening there. But it's just not illuminated. It's in the darkness, right? Shame it's a bit pixelated. And that looks like could be a faint star in the background. This on the light here is hiding it. Or it could be another light on the other side of the platform, because these platforms can be quite big. Nothing's really sticking out though, but there is a lot of suspicions. This bit here. And how would that work being cables? Looks like a bit coming down this way too. Look at that. I think it might be definitely strung up on cables here. There's plenty of plenty of high mast lights either side here. So if I have a look, we used to cover similar things on various past things. I can't remember what the city was. I don't know if I can find it, because there's always a problem finding old episodes. Let's see, street lamp. You're about to compare it completely, but they didn't have LED ones. They're quite chunky. Street lamp. Let's see what comes up with that one. It's going to be an old episode going back many years. What does it say there in that list? Meta materials, Australian UFO. Yeah, that one there was a Photoshop as well, where they're trying to claim there's a building in a crater. We traced that back doing reverse image search and found the original image had been adopted by some scumbag. Probably Mike Barra and Hogland, because they did that sort of stuff. Just trying to see. So is that all we got? So it might be in one of these, or it may not. Yeah, I probably won't have chapters like I used to do in the old live shows. I didn't do the chapters, only news format, because it only just come out that year. I thought I was going to hire people, get team players that were glad to re-watch the videos and put write down chapter marks for each of the topic changes, and type it up in a notepad, and I'll just paste it straight in. But that didn't sort of happen. It turned out to be too much of a big job for people, and they leave the channel. So it's back to me, myself, and I. So, and then they changed the format again on us. I figured out a way to do chapters, and then I asked Google they should add chapters, and they did. But they changed it so you couldn't use the way I was doing it with pasting in the actual time code on the end of the URL, and they were using the square brackets instead now. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So some of the old ones need to be re-edited. I wonder if I can find it on a Google search. I might be able to find it on a search on Twitter. Let's have a look. Now, I know UFO-interest would have put up some, because I covered it too. I'll just search mine if I typed it in correctly. Street lamp. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's another one. So when this gets ice on it, it looks like an angel with wings, right? The icicles form downwards on the arms. So that's one that third phase of fake put up. What's this one? There's our other hoaxer, security. My name is Ken. China Lake. Here we go. There's an image there. It's going to be old. And that's all we got. On a fishing cable. What was that one? Photos of UFO over forest. Oh, Philip Mantel. Can I have the originals? He never did provide them. But anyway. It didn't come up. I didn't see it there. Street lamp. We'll just try lamp. I don't think... what's happening here? Push the function key instead of the delete key. Let's try that lamp only. Alright, another thing from security saying there was a face in the thing, but it's an optical illusion because when you enhance it, you can actually see the filament in it. There's that bit there, it looks like a nose. So that was back in 2017, that one. It's amazing the crap these channels put up, right? And they get so many followers with lots of money, and they're just laughing all the way to the piggy bank. And they don't give anything useful to ufology apart from more noise, right? China Lake Daytime UFO, that's another good one I did there. It's a famous photo of a UFO with a helicopter. So if you've not seen that one, maybe scroll back. UFO lights. I wonder if we ever find it. This is normally what I do before a show, because I know sometimes it can be ages to find what you're after again for comparison. If I can remember the town, I think it's somewhere in Sweden or Norway or somewhere like that, where they got plenty of these wire lights going across the road. But yeah, it's not coming up for us, is it? What keyword would I have used? Okay, let's just try UFO-interest. He might have it. Although he has muted me. Because this is what debunkers do, right? When you challenge their debunk, you get blocked or muted. But yeah, we got that with Mick West at the moment. I'll cover that soon. Meter's not bad, too bad. That's what that's what Elon should change block to. It should be just muted, so it allows people to still see your feed, but not allowed to comment on it. Or if you comment on it, they don't hear you. Okay. Now he's going to have a lot of lamps because it's very common people to use lens flare to fake stuff. Yep. Ceiling lights, there we go. So this is just like here's one, it's just like what we're looking at with the high mass 3 dot lights, but this one is a round one, and you can see it's got no metal casing around it, but if you aimed your camera at that, you'd see it was a light, right? So yeah, that's not a street lamp with a wire, unfortunately. And security. And here's one very similar again, and this time we've seen 2 bright lights that appear as 2 lens flares. And this could be the one I was after. Odyssey Theatre. This is a street light going across the road. There you go, but you can't see the cable. Well, you can hear. Maybe. But no, that's not the one I was after. But there's a better one than that. High res on Google. Here's another lens flare UFO. Yeah, there's plenty of them, I tell you. Another one, but this time it's over here. You can see the angle. And the way where it goes into the lens of the camera, it always inverts it and flips it. So we're seeing it the other direction. And this is how you can work out lens flare. There's some mathematical thing you can do with lines where halfway between should be the thing. So if you draw a line between the lens flare and the light, if you cut it in half, that line there will be exactly the same length as this line here. That's just how it works in the camera. And there's a daytime picture of that lamp there. And he's zoom back out of it. Another good lens flare. Another one. 4 dots, I guess that one would be. Just can't quite see it. But yeah, we're on to wire lights. I wonder if he's got it. There's another one. So if you draw a line halfway between, that to be exactly equal length. So you know it's a false image. Like I said, there's going to be lots of these. And of course, the famous one from the Capitol, remember, where they claim UFOs flew over the Capitol, but the image they've got of the lights in the sky are actually reflections on the white buildings, bright spotlights outside. And they always use it on those UFO documentaries as proof of that story, but it's not. It's false. Okay, he's talking about how to calculate it. Another one here. Ceiling light, reflection in the window. Still not found the one I'm after. What's this one? Ceiling lights filmed through a window. Overhead lights, getting closer to what we want. Street lamp, but UFO traffic signal. Has he got the original picture of it though? Again, I didn't see the one I was after, but it was similar to this one here, and it was in daytime too, not nighttime. But you couldn't see the cable because it blended in with the sky. So they were saying there's a UFO hovering over the street. But anyway, they do exist. I tried my best to find it again. But I found... where is it? That one there? Don't want to close the wrong one. I could put... Google, maybe. Is it that clever? I don't know. A lamp shade. And there was a Gabba. Dark Pyramid, that's in Alaska. I think I would have had it on the thumbnail, if anything. Yeah, that I could be in that one. Let's have a look. This one's come up twice, so let's have a look at that one. You never know. Goof on. A goof on. Oh, very blurry. But it might be good enough to see if it was in the episode. And looks like I'm going to better find it. I'll come across it one day again and say, oh, this is the one I was trying to find. Nah. So that must have had lamp and Google in it. No, but it wasn't that one. Could be this one. That one looks like it might have chapters, is it? Very basic chapters. Yeah, it's an old one. I'll just have a sip of drink because my voice is going froggy. And I'll catch up in the side comments in a minute. Yeah, this is when I get into these moods where I want to quickly find stuff and it doesn't happen. Like we get Google Earth there. Ooh, more blurry than my eyes. It could be in this one, but if we had it all properly indexed and stuff, it could be a really easy. Well, if Google search wasn't so crap, it could be a great resource just to quickly find stuff we already covered. But anyway, I think I've proven that this is going to be a suspended light anyway. And oddly, Jack was nice to me. He said, true. So I actually did a search here and I found this here. Here is one example. Could be on a wire on the end of a crane, so I think it's staged. And here's one of these LED lights with a circular lights going around the outside. This one's got a big cover on it, but it's fully explosive proof. And waterproof, I guess. That's why I think they could put it in the water as well. So, yeah, that could be just another design of one. And that one there did look like it had a wee bit of something going up the top here, that because of the angle of the photograph we can't see it in the light. So it could easily have a wee bit above as well. But if you have a look at this one here, oh, platform, lead explosion proven lamps for zone 1. So looking directly at it here, it looks like a UFO, but this one's got more LEDs in the middle here. The other thing I thought maybe, stupid music added to it, I suppose it's Chinese, is it? Scared of that gang. If you look at it here, gang, almost looks like it's got a hollow bit going around the outside here. And I thought maybe it could be like a hose connector, where it has LEDs around it for underwater diving, where it illuminates the two bits they're trying to join together. You know what I mean? And then the lights switch off once they click together, I guess. So I thought, could it be like an end of a hose and we're not seeing the hose? I don't know. We have to talk to oil rig workers that probably would know this straight off, right? Yeah, did anyone actually has anyone actually outed it though? Read close to the article down, didn't read it all. Has anyone posted comments? It's a bit bright, this page, isn't it? It needs extra add-on. So there. And the font's a bit small too, isn't it? Just bring it up a bit. I can see anybody commenting on it. There we go. It's okay, the experts and the federal government will dismiss this as a simple military training exercise. So these are the people that we need to get through to how to be critical thinking and actually spot mundane things, because that's what MUFON investigators do. And of course they got a lot of bad press with a few bad actors in the organisation because it's very big. And it's been around for quite a few years now, 50 years is it? But once you get a big organisation, it gets infiltrated by CIA and bad actors. So, yeah, I think Il's been trying to make it better, especially after that last pedo CEO dude ruined it for him. But anyway, however, there is no evidence the military plane was ever built. So I thought there might be someone with some intelligence here, but it looks like we're not. They boldly fly the TR-3B at night. Yeah, they probably fly it in the daytime too, but you wouldn't know about it. If you can go hypersonic speeds, it's just going to be a bloop in the sky. That is not a picture of a TR-3B. What is it then? Come on. Surely the Out There channel is not the only person that can have critical thinking and analysis skills to solve these things. If you saw it on the internet, is it near the 37 per hour? See these guys? Space cadets is what I call them. Come to the Out There channel, guys. We're busted open for you. Look, it looks like a light. Looks like a light you see in a dentist, really, isn't it? The thing he pulls down. And they have like a magnifier in the middle. But anyway, enough of that one. I'm done. I'm spent. I've done enough on it. It's a low information site. Yeah, we tried to play around with that, didn't we? Sometimes you might get lucky, just the right filters, and something highlights it in a way that sort of shows you what you're after. Definitely looks like something here, almost like a hook. See how it goes around? And look, there's that square bit here happening again, which is really strange. So, what would cause this sort of funny bit? Editing? Or could it be that there's a cable going across? See how it's cut across here? Looks like a cable going up to this light here. Makes me wonder if there's a cable going the other direction to the other light, which means that is a suspended light that they can lower up and down. But why? Yeah, it's frustrating, but anyway. I'm done on that one. Come on, Ravens. What's going on? What's going on, buddy? Where's the pop-up message? Has it gone to the wrong screen somewhere? I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, right, I've got to cancel here. Now, that makes sense. Okay. Don't say. There we go. Okay, catch up on the side comments. What's this thing open here? Alright, that was that. That's in the way. What we got going on here? No new messages. You've fallen asleep there, Mike. I thought you would have had something to say on that one. So do you think I'm correct or wrong? Are you there? Are you playing game at the same time? No one else out there? Anyone's opinions on it? Or do you think I'm wrong, correct? Have your say now, or forever hold your peace. There we got 3 on Rumble still. Twitch, still me only. I'm not sure what's going on there. Considering the first time we had about 5 people there, so. And Odyssey. Oh, we actually got 1 person there. Plus myself, that's 2. And Pilled. Normally Pilled has a few people here. We got 5 there. Anyone on Pilled want to make a comment? 46 plus by this time. That's better than 3D9 it was for the last live show we did. And I thought that was a pretty good live show we did. Talking about paranormal stuff that no one else does. But anyway. Hey. Built. They're not promoting it on their channel anymore then. Pilled promos. I think that helped to get people here. Any thoughts? There we go. It's updated there. Yeah, cool. On to the next thing. What do we got here? I'll just go full screen again. So this was quite interesting with James Fox. Maybe I offered him that really good video that I got on UFO over the lake with the aliens in it. He wasn't interested because he listened to the wrong experts. Saying it was faked and they had no proof of it. But still, most of their stuff they put up is either faked or can't be, it's got zero evidence. It's normally one person sighting, that pilot that's claimed that worked for the government, the Project Blue Book, wasn't it? He put it in his movie. He put that instead in his movie. So maybe considering putting my video in the movie. So he lost out big time there. But anyway, this was almost a year ago, just saying. So James Fox is saying here that he's going to leak all the names of all the whistleblowers. James Fox makes it clear that him and others have recorded interviews with intel folks that have already testified to Arrow. If the government is not going to release it, we're going to release this to the public so they know that it's going on. So I suppose that's the video of him blabbing.
However, what I'm doing and what many others are doing, we're meeting with the intel folks on the inside that have already gone to testify to Arrow, which is run by Sean Kirkpatrick. It's the new UAP task force. and they're going on camera with people like myself, and I've gotten a number of them on camera already, and they're disclosing not the classified parts, but what they've disclosed basically behind closed doors. In other words, I'm providing the names of the programs, I'm providing the names of the individuals involved with the programs, the locations of these programs, and in fact, if you get into classifications, I can...
Yeah, and it probably amounts to nothing, right? So, why hasn't he released him? Oh, right, that'd be my next movie. You can just see where it's going to head, right? So we can get rid of that one. And we got this guy here that takes on Mick West. I don't think he's been blocked yet. I think has been blocked and unblocked by Mick West. Speaking of which, we got Mick West here. This is what he did to me, guys. You're blocked. And I said, laugh out loud, what a tosser. Yeah, so a debunker is actually scared of a truther. He's going to block me. Instead of just mute me, which is basically what it should be anyway. He's blocked the information flow. Alright? So you can't see what I'm saying anymore. So I reckon he'll unblock me at some stage. People that block me generally unblock me later. I tend to block if I don't want to... if I had enough of someone for a wee while, and then I unblock them later. Or if I find them really a nuisance, I leave them unmuted. But I want to keep the information flow always open, so... Yeah, if I think a person could be saved, I will unblock them. But if they become a really big nuisance and tried to put people off from my channel behind my back, they end up being muted or blocked for life, pretty much. That does happen quite a bit, actually. So I said this is a problem with debunkers and believers in ufology. Clearly, UFO-interest has muted me too. So funny. Like, okay, it's just their true characters, agendas, and zero balance or truth in this field. When you don't fit in their echo chamber, they block. A lack of humour and TDS is bad for most of them too. So yeah, Area 51S made a comment there. And this pillock here, which again I've muted but not blocked, says more about you than it does Mick. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say anything about me. Asshole. Asshole. Piss off. There we go. So this is the kind of shit that only seems to happen on Twitter mostly. Didn't happen too bad on Facebook groups, but yeah, there's a lot of attitude there too, and calls Facebook spies on you and blocks even posts. So if you posted anything that their fact checkers didn't like, they simply ghosted your comment or deleted it. So yeah. What an asshole, that Lord Luke Curtis is. Some people you just want to bash in the head, Mike? You see, they keep following you. Oh, you deleted it. No, never delete it. It's it's stressful, but it's still the best source of information going on. And it's causing all the dickheads to react and post stupid stuff there, right? Someone keeps trying to get me into my account as I get SMS notification. It could be maybe your son. it pops up on his, and it probably just detects it or something. Yeah, so on to the next thing. So yeah, how did this one start? Basically, I replied to Brandon, and I said here to his post, hopefully the tech can ID a fly better than Travis. Travis Taylor, right? Using modern technologies to answer age-old questions. My team at Skinwalker Ranch is working with Samsung technology to unite secure connectivity calibration analysis. This video is an overview, illustrates our progress. So I suppose we can have a look at it, and I'll go backwards. Looks like it's some sort of promo. So they got some new gear in the office, have they? They just need some better people working on it, that's all. They need someone like me that has IT qualifications as well as technical and electronics and the whole shebang, and proper optical analysis, unlike Travis that's got all these degrees that don't seem to amount to much, right? Does it play? No, it probably just doesn't have a video, does it? Oh yes, it does. Doesn't play why you posted it. And it's got stupid music. Samsung technology. Helicopter or drone? Have they got a drone remote swarm that flies around trying to identify people on the ground or something? Ah, the Brandon's on there. How much kickback did he get on it?
More scientific research studying the nature of high strangeness and the phenomena than anywhere else on the planet. Everything.
I don't think we've seen any strangeness on that ranch yet, guys. Apart from background radiation, which isn't unique to that ranch either, which mucks around with electronics and battery life. So, and also causes brain tumors, or, well, lumps on the head, what they're getting.
From UFOs or UAP sightings to other strange phenomena continues.
Yeah, so he could set up his own radar, couldn't he, as well?
On this property, and we finally have the ability to document it and analyze it for the first time in
And this guy here hasn't got a clue about video analysis.
history. Samsung technology currently allows us at Skinwalker Ranch to better analyze and visualize.
So this must be coming up in the next season, so I'll be debunking it as it goes on, like I usually do.
The data that we are collecting and helps us separate the signal from the noise.
Incredibly important for the engineers and the researchers to see the data in real time. They can interact with the display through the interactive touchscreen. Gives them some
Yeah, they haven't even got cameras set up like I have they? Where you can just go onto one, zoom in or whatever.
options to look at the data.
I suppose I should have that turned off now. That seems to put a little funny shadow over it.
Have people who are at the top of their field and they're able to see things from different perspectives.
Oh, he's got a light pen, has he? It's a bit like my pen I draw on my thing, which I haven't got running at the moment, where you can just doodle on your screen, right? Well, Samsung, I've already got that. It's called open source.
And then review that in the command center. Make discoveries, change what the options are.
Oh, yeah, I can see Travis going like that. It's a large Samsung screen that they can draw on.
And actually present the research in a new way that we haven't thought of before.
We are currently in the midst of the most aggressive research.
Blah, 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 blah. Where's the research? It's not public domain, is it?
And all the information that's gathered here at the...
And you don't like it being peer-reviewed.
Really through a virtual network exchange, and allows those decision makers to see that data.
So they're not even showing us what the technology is, apart from a big screen with a draw pen.
Do the kind of things we think that can help us provide better information for decision makers, because
That's just a bullshit video. That's terrible. Terrible. Anyway, Brandon replied. It was actually the high-speed camera expert that had initially identified that one situation, which we addressed in episode 15. And he winks at me. Well, I remember watching all those series and going through it and playing the clips, and their so-called optical experts said straight away it was a UFO, and the speed expert camera said, is it a bug? So that episode got edited in a funny way, remember? And the footage on the actual show didn't actually show the wings as good as it did on the promo. So something was done to hide that. It's really devious. Whether it was the editors of was it Discovery Channel or whoever does it. Anyway, someone posted this, which was probably the more interesting bit than Brandon's stuff. Showing what you could do with two crystals. Now, this probably could happen underground when you get crystals breaking and rubbing against each other, causing friction. It generates light and also microwaves and all that sort of stuff.
Crystal, and it's not even mine.
So it's just two big chunks of quartz. I think it works with any crystals though. The friction causes like an electric spark, and it lights up the crystals.
Sorta, yeah. But see, it's still cold. The crystals are still cold though. Or
So it's to do with friction.
It smells like matches.
But you can see if people see lights on mountains, whether there's a slippage of a big chunk of quartz crystal could produce light like that. But you can see he's rubbing it back and forth quite fast there. But that would cause also a piezoelectric effect. So I posted some comments to that. To Brandon's as well. It could be Brandon and the gang eating mints on the mountains, I said. So I found this article here. Winter green mints in a dark room. You should see a blue flash of light when they crush with a pair of pliers or your teeth. So I haven't actually seen any sweets that give off flashes of light, but obviously there's some special mints. I suppose it's made with sugar crystal. Saying there, crystallized sugar can actually produce the flash of light as well. And it's called triboluminance. Right, meta propulsion. I'll show you more. And the flavoring is what produces the blue fluorescence. So the other additives to the sugar. Rub two quartz crystals together, you start to see them glow. This process is called triboluminance, and is a flash of light produced from the energy of friction, impact, or breakage. So yeah, like I said, if there was some sort of slip on a mountain, it causes a flash. It's considered a cold light, but also piezo would exist. Yeah, piezoelectric effect is interesting one, and will be lots of it underground, also generating microwaves, but depends if the ground is moving. In New Zealand it's moving all the time, but quakes in USA less noticeable, but don't mean it's not moving too. It's basically what I said to that. But yeah. And I said also, I sent all my other stuff to Brandon here to see if he was really interested in aliens and UFOs like he claims to be. So I sent him some of my stuff about my contact. Oh yeah, someone said maybe one needs to create a no-fly zone over the ranch. I couldn't resist such an obvious straight line. Yeah, well, tell Travis, no flies. Brandon said he liked it too. It's also pretty interesting and disturbing to some that we have had non-transponding unmarked Black Hawk helicopters appear. So I've covered all these questions, haven't I, in past live shows, and proceed to hover extremely low altitude. And I said to that, but you have NORAD down the road and other Air Force bases around. Makes sense. Being NORAD, they do patrols, and if see rockets go up, they would check it out. See, me, I just look at the obvious critical thinking, right? And they're not going to tell you what they're up to, are they? The government. Also, they use these flying planes with encrypted radio to extend range, which could explain some of the frequencies detected, you know, the 1.6 megahertz. And then this guy chips in. NORAD isn't down the road, and any bases are quite a distance away, and the NUCTAM made it known that there would be things in the air, so no need to check it out or violate the NOTAM. These guys believe the government. So I posted here, and a 1,200 nautical miles for a special military helicopter. How far can helicopters fly? So I got a link to that, and it shows a helicopter where it can go that fair distance, which puts easy from NORAD to Brandon's place and back again. I said I saw them all, the episodes, and masters in optics over a cameraman isn't much of an excuse, mate. Not making an excuse, I'm simply stating facts. It was a learning experience. So someone that's studied optics at university has still got a lot to learn in that case. We continue to sharpen our focus and work to improve our approach. Isn't that a bunch of hogwash, isn't it? Because when we brought it up to Trevor's attention, what we could do was mock all the debunkers saying it was a fly. So I also posted my experiences here. This is an apparition I call at sunrise. And of course it's a long comment, it doesn't add the thumbnail, which is pretty damn useless. Elon, why can't you crawl that and add the thumbnail with the image, right? And so people have to click it to see what I'm talking about. If it had the image there, it's going to be more clicked, right? And I probably only had 16 views under Brandon's account. There should be thousands, right? People should be checking me out. Nah, didn't happen. But yeah, I posted a couple of links there. I said, yes, lots in this field you don't learn in university. That's what I said back to him. So I really hate this Twitter comment tree. It's just all over the place. Only way to learn cameras is to own one and use daily. I have 16 cameras and have, I'm not sure what happened there. I think I was typing it on the phone or something, was I? Caught some interesting super fast moving objects smaller than a star. So I show this one here, which again no thumbnail was added. and I show the cameras I got there. What's the next one? Typo Quartz. But then I posted some more, and I'm not sure where they disappeared to. Was it in this one? Stupid commentary. It's just useless. Here we go. In 2020, Brandon, I was visited by alien greys. I was skeptic about alien abductions before then, especially tall Nordic whites, which have visited as well, and I might have one frame of the appearance. So, again, only 14 views there. It's pretty sad. You think Brandon would look at that and say, oh, that's very interesting, Paul. I'm going to send it to my main feed and give you some attention. But no, just shows you they all got their own agendas, and they don't. If they were a part of the community trying to solve this, you would promote it, wouldn't you? Like if he posted, just like he's posted stuff in the past, I've always added it to my feed and promoted them. But he could have done something really nice there. It doesn't cost him anything to try and get eyes on what I've just said there. But no, it didn't happen. So it was a test, really, what I did here. It was just a test to see, if you're not in the inner circle, and if you're a debunker, you're not going to get any promos from me. You can get stuffed. So, yeah. I might just post that one around, and anyone out there on Twitter might want to hit a few likes on it and repost it themselves and help us out. So yeah, you'll be missing out all the fun on Twitter now, like Paul's posts to Brandon. I think I'm a very fair and honest person in this field, and I've yet to find someone that's similar to me, where we can sort of work together. Robert Farmer isn't the same as me. He's more of a UFO historian, and he's more believes in stuff that I debunk as well, which causes a bit of conflict. So I haven't found anyone that's like me yet, that's had the experiences and also has set up a array of cameras and documented stuff. That's what we need. We need more people like me. But at this stage, when we're not getting anyone watching me, it's almost time for me just to say, I tried my best, I'm going, leave you to it. And hopefully the stuff that I've shown you over the 1,500 videos I've done now will get you in the same line of thinking as me. But yeah, people are going to miss out if I leave, right? They've lost another scientific brain in this field that actually does point out real stuff. Not a Travis actor. It's kind of sad. I find it sad anyway. This field. One day I might get recognised. Even the TV shows don't even respond to me anymore, and the proof is out there. I used to post them solutions to the ones they got wrong. He went off Twitter as well. He disappeared off Twitter, so that was that. They're all cowards. So what was this one? So this is the thing that could easily be over the ranch, which is silent. Have a look at this thing. Just play a clip on it. Fair use. So one of the most quieter RC helicopters I've ever seen. You can hardly hear it. It's whisper quiet.
Right, mid-stick. Alright.
And it's pretty much crash proof. At the beginning here, it crashes it right into the ground and it bounces back up.
Then, I mean, look at the front of that canopy. Really narrow, beautifully designed flybarless head unit, and just very minimal on the head unit. I love the way the blade grips look, going down to the main shaft, to the body, and the motor.
Looks like Brandon Fugal's helicopter, actually, doesn't it? But scaled down. So you could easily set long-range radio on that with a camera feed, right? Fly all around Skinwalker Ranch. Now, hopefully Samsung have got one of these helicopters that can fly around silently and maybe catch people out running across the property or whatever.
Inside with a little bit of detail on a translucent window in the front showing the motor and the flight controller.
Alright, so this is good. He crashed it into the ground at some stage. Where was it? Was it here?
Tail boom. So makes it really, really sleek and narrow when it's flying. I have to say so we're also going to going down to the main.
Here we go. Is it here? He crashes it. Look how quiet it is though. Goes really quick too. Now, would you see that in the sky if it was filming above? You'd think it was a bird or something, wouldn't you? It's so small.
It sounds nice.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah.
And if it's high enough up, you wouldn't hear it either, would you? Can't hear it now. It's very quiet. You can't hear it now. Look at that. That's just amazing. And he's got some music in the background, unfortunately. Hopefully it hasn't got tagged. Who's he going to crash it? Here we go. Yeah. It's too low or something. I'll just have to keep pausing it just because that music's copyrighted. Where's the crash? Oh, there.
Oh.
So we're in there to lose signal or something. So that's something you won't want to happen over a Skinwalker Ranch. So yeah, so I'll post a link to it. You can have a watch of it better. Skin silent RC, but pretty much. But they got big versions of them too. They got silent big helicopters. I've covered that in the past lives as well. Remember, by changing the design of the blades, you don't hear the helicopters until they're pretty much over top of you. You don't hear them coming because they've managed to get rid of that boom 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 type sound. So stealth helicopters are real. Okay, we're done with that one. How are we going for time? It feels like a long time already. 1.5 hours. So this is another one that I've done in the past. So I'll just cover that one again. Whereabouts did it begin? Let me just see what I got here. Oh, that was a brand new one. We'll finish with that one. And with right, that was the one we're talking about. Arrow. So this is the guy that was went on Mick West and debunked the gimbal footage with him, saying that Mick West was wrong. Remember that one? Anyway, he said here This is astounding. Arrow officially Blue Book 2 debunked everything. They clearly did not talk to the aircrew or review any USG materials, aviator accounts of the incident. Gimbal was at night, and not even Mick West would agree with a balloon. And this is the post. What about the leaked UFO videos, like the one in the New York Times? Kirkpatrick says there are not enough data to provide a definitive analysis of each one, but insists that all the stories that came across his desk, they have mundane explanations that don't involve space aliens. Unfortunately, that's the case. 99% of them will be that, but it's the 1% that they should be focusing on. The rotating object shaped like a flying saucer is probably glare from a distant heat source. The source could be any number of things. Even a weather balloon will give off that kind of glare if it's got enough shiny material on it, and the sun's just right, he says. Now, is he talking about the gimbal video here, or is he talking about the Go Fast one? Because the Go Fast one will definitely be bigger than a weather balloon. I think it had to be 3 times as big. But no one proved the size. Not even Mick West proved the size of it. It was 15,000 feet below the plane. So I think he's talking about that. And I think Mick West said it was a balloon, but if he's talking about the one that's rotating with the little thin spikes out the side, which people said that wasn't glare, then that one definitely is not a balloon. So yeah, it's a wee bit confusing here. But anyway, I thought I'd just post that up anyway and talk about it. Guess I should reply to him. Well, the Go Fast, I should just put it in what I just said. The Go Fast, aka slow, is actually a large balloon, 15,000 feet below jet, I think it was. In fact, I would say it fits with a Chinese spy balloon 3 times as big as a bus. I think I'm the only one that said that though. Not even Mick West said he probably thinks it's a weather balloon. Yeah, post that there. Don't think there was any typos, was there? Anyway, done with that one. Maybe I should say also here, but if he means, because he might be mixing it up, right? So he might be mixing up those 2 videos as the same thing when they're clearly not. If he means rotating one with spikes, and that's not a balloon, but most likely some drone plane or UAP. Mick reckons it's a distant jumbo jet or something, isn't it? No, fighter jet he thinks now, isn't it? But anyway, who cares? On to this one here. So, it's amazing how many dumb UFO Twitter people believe this is a This one here from the video is actually a single-manned alien craft. When history shows that the only ones that have been videotaped over and over again are the classic saucer discs and TR3B type ones, triangle ones I should say. So let's just go find the video again, just recap it here somewhere. And you can see I had to mute these people because there was a guy called Think Tank who is a well-known, here we go, Think Tank. It's well known by the debunkers as someone that reposts crap like third phase stuff. And it's got like 65,000 followers and is misleading people with the crap just like third phase does and secure team does. So here's the video here. So I'll just refresh your memories on it. It's a pretty crap video, it's not in focus or anything like that. No, it's a typical spud cam. And someone's mucked around with it here. So they're trying to say this is an alien craft and that's inside the craft and there's a little alien sitting inside. I'm saying it's a Parrot, a helium balloon, and the head here is obviously in shadow, but it's got a black beak and eye, and it's got its claws on a bit of a coloured stick there, and maybe it's even got black and white feathers and maybe some yellow, because cockatoo, it may be like a cockatoo or it could be like one of those grey variations of parrots. Anyway, you can get different colours of balloons, but I couldn't find one particular colour. The video doesn't mean it hasn't been messed around with though. But anyway, I couldn't get all angles off this parrot balloon anyway, which is the problem. I couldn't get this angle of it here where it's turned around for that particular balloon that I've got in the image matching. But anyway, I'll just move on. So here is obviously reflecting off the sun. My balloons tend to do that. And as it's rotating in the wind like a balloon does, it's got all the signatures of a balloon. And now we're seeing the side view of the parrot balloon, which will be the same printed thing either side, which will be the wings and the tail fin and the beak and the eye and the colouring, which they sell at Sue's, helium balloons at Sue's. And you can see there's a bit of a flash there with the sun again. Now we're seeing the back side of the thing. It's got a slight bend in it. People thought that was eyes there, and it looks like a head, like a dog. But it's not. It's actually, you can see the beak of the parrot here now. And you can even see possibly an eye. And the back of it comes around, the wings are there, right? The wings are over the side, and tail fin. Just rotating around in the wind. Look how far away it is. And we can see where the sun is, and it's reflecting the same way. And that's why it's a spud cam video. But it's one of the better ones we've got. At least it's not done by phone. It's done with optical zoom, probably not 100 times. So yeah, I did that one back in 2019, was it? But anyway, I said it's a parrot balloon. And so I put question marks, so saying how could it be a parrot balloon when it's fairly obvious to me. I can spin it around in my head. Why can't other people? Yes, I debunked it years ago. why watch my life debunk shows? It's clearly Myla with print of cockatoo. Well, it's spelt wrong there. Birds. They sell them at zoo. Junk video. Third phase of the moon promoted. Okay. This always looks something spinning on a string to me. That's for sure. So I thought, oh, well, is it agreeing with me, which is kind of strange for UFO Twitter. Like this, but white one. Okay, so it's sort of got chopped off there. But that wasn't the one I was after. But when it spins around to the front view, that's what you're getting here. And but you're not getting that color, right? In fact, it's this one here. But there's all sorts of other types of parrot balloons. But no white ones. Alright. But it's clearly this one. But a white version with a black beak. So it's a combination between these two here. So it looks like you can get different designs, but it's exactly the same balloon, right? So this one's got a black beak. So there must be ones with cockatoo colouring. Maybe a certain zoo in South America, I think that's where it was filmed, or Mexico. Obviously might do customized ones with China. Who knows? But anyway, I thought it was worth going over this one again because I've done some more analysis on it. Because I did it live debunk doesn't mean I have everything on hand when I do the live debunk, and then I can re-look at it again and do a better job of it next time. So I think I've done a better job of it to my original video. But yeah. As it opens it up, is it? Let's see, we've got to go back. There we go. And what did he say to that? He said, it doesn't sound like a reasonable explanation. So I thought, alright, he's gone from something on a string to not reasonable anymore. And I can't find your video. So this is how useless these people are. They just want a quick 2-minute hit. They don't want to watch a full live debunk show. They're just lazy ufologists. Yeah, I know. I'll be wasting my time here then. Most in ufology can't be shown the truth because they just can't accept it. For real, can you link me your video directly? I'd love to watch it. So I did actually link it because UFO Twitter hides all the links. And I got it here somewhere. The original video. And get more attacks, of course, from Think Tank, who's the one that's promoting this garbage and has to protect his garbage videos. Else people will stop watching them. Yeah, so where's my link gone? Anyway, so I took this parrot here, which is more side on. It needs to be rotated more that direction. And then flipped. But I still overlaid it without doing too much changes to it. And you can see it's a 99% match. Just needs a slight angle change on it. But when you do that, it distorts the flat image a wee bit. So if I just play the video clip here, showing fade in between. Alright. I'd say that's a 99% match. You can see mine's a nice clear HD image and theirs is a blurred out out of focus image. But yeah, they couldn't see that as being a balloon. I thought that's really strange. So yeah, I did even post up side-by-side images as well. So there's a real cockatoo. Has a little feather that it can actually flip forward over the top of the head like that. So is it on this one painted on? I don't know. But you can see what I've done here is I tried to highlight the main bits here, the beak. Looks like an eye there. Eye. The feather of one wing coming around here. Part of the other feather coming around here, which I didn't draw in completely. But we can't actually see the feet on this angle, on this particular frame, like you can on some of the other frames, where it spins around and faces us this way. And you can see this is what they do. They do sit like that on branches. So I thought I did a pretty good side by side there. But if you ever look at my original, it wasn't nice clear cut like that. So all the shit comments I got for this. Why I can't find my video link, I don't know. Haha, this is the best bunker troll I've seen, man. I gotta follow you. And I said, you tank are a proven shill in the fields. I had real experiences alien contact. You haven't, so be sure who you call a troll. I'm having an experience right now. And I said, I'd love to give you more in person for ruining a serious field of research and ufology to line your pockets. And all he said to that was, ha ha ha. I won't be surprised if that's Secure Team, another channel, Secure Team. He's probably funding it. This is what this criminal network does. They have multiple accounts and they all sort of help each other and they promote the same shit videos. They know they're not real stuff and they ruin the field, but they don't care as long as they keep lining the pockets. There's probably, if you look at security in third phase, there's probably equal to about at least 20 to 30,000 hardcore believers, right? They're in the age range of 20 to 30 range, and they've got a lot of disposable income. So they're quite happy to hand over $10, $20, right? To fund these shills, which they believe in every word they're presenting to them. So if you think about it, if you got 30,000 hardcore fans with disposable income, and even if only let's say 10,000 of those donated $20 a month to security, what's $20 times 10,000? $200,000? You see what I'm going? We're only just taking a fraction of that. So let's say it's really 5,000. Drop it down a bit. Still $100,000. 5,000 times 20. 520 is 100,000. I haven't got calculated it wrong by any chance, have I? So if you got 5,000 donating to, say, third phase and 5,000 donating every month to security, that's a nice cool 100,000 coming into their pockets constantly just by putting up all these shilly balloon videos, because 90% of the stuff in the sky is these character balloons. And they just look strange, especially when on spud cam. Anyway, I'll post a link to it there and you can have a watch of it again if you want to, or make comment to it. Is anybody out there? It's very quiet, isn't it, again? Am I wasting my time here, guys? This is what I want to know. Where's Jasper gone? Where's Shogun gone? Where's all the main hardcore followers? Has Mike scared them off by talking politics? You know, have they got upset with the wokeness stuff? We upset people all the time in this field because we speak our minds. And obviously they don't understand our way of thinking. I don't know. It's complicated, I suppose. Parrot helium balloon. Let's see if it goes. I think it's all working still over there. Must have been a glitch when I posted on that Odyssey at the start. But it looks like it's working okay. Here we go for time. I'll probably need a pee. Coming up to 2 hours already. So that's just doing a few videos so far, isn't it? Anyway, we're done with that one. Yeah, where's my original video on it? Anyway, if we go back to his original post and have a read all the people commenting on it, it's just ridiculous. This is the problem we have in this field. Pod UFO sighting. No, it's not a pod. It's a helium balloon, mate. This one UFO video that I'll never get over. Well, watch me and you'll get over it. There aren't UFOs from other worlds. He's a non-believer. I've seen the video before. Absolutely nuts. Well, it is if you don't understand it, mate. What the hell is this? Balloon. See? Why aren't these people following and listening? Love this one. I think there was some really good zoomed in. No, there wasn't. There was a lot of over enhanced images that tried to make out shadows into alien beings. And security, not security, well, I might have been. But certainly Third Face put it up, and also Stupid Goof on. Oh yeah, I can see the hands. Oh yeah, I can see the eyes. Good pareidolia, you know, and some person editing it, making it look more realistic as an alien. What do we got here? More balloons, right? You can see that's going to be Mylar balloons, right? Strung together. It made no sound. Well, they tend not to. I sent in my error reports. You know, they must think UFO believers are complete knobs. Like, you can see that's a bunch of Mylar balloons. Even on that level quality, it's pretty crap, isn't it? This one I saw in Arizona. Someone's posted this. Oh, that's what you saw. How long are we going to pretend it didn't happen? And this is the crap they did with it, right? They said in that reflection here is an alien driving it, you know. Pareidolia, low pixels. I suppose the eye there looks a block of pixels here looks like an eye. And look how it's been modified. There's no way you can run filters on that to get that out of it. Someone's had to pencil stuff in, right? You can see there's no body outline here like they're drawing here. This is a classic thing that Dr. Greer does too. Remember? He did it with the cactus tree. And that was on Third Phase. That should be a clue there. Zoom in on the face and hearts. What do you see? I love this little dude. These people are just space cadets, right? And now they're comparing it to some artwork, which has nothing to do with aliens at all. And these all been explained, what they represent in artwork. You know, like gods and stuff, and demons, and symbolic stuff with the stars going across the sky. Maybe a seagull inside a Mylar balloon. No, it's just a reflection, mate. That was taken in Spain some time ago. So it was in Spain, that one, was it? I thought it was in Mexico or somewhere like that. What if that suit is not gold but element 115? These people are nut jobs. There's no scale. Is it 3 centimeters? Exactly, mate. You got it. It's balloon. It's probably a parrot one, which is probably, I think I read on the website, was 18 inches. Just over a foot. It's an amazing clip. It has always been genuine in my mind. A genuine balloon, yes. I think what's in Spain might be wrong. I thought it was elsewhere, but these guys always rebadge things, right? Looks like the same shape as the one you posted over the Earth. Ridiculous. Here is a longer video, shows them panning around so you can see this is in the air and no trickery. Well, we know it's in the air, it's a bloody balloon. This was captured in Spain. The Metapod, they're calling it. Pleiadian technology. Yeah, you can see the Shills would go into that. Yeah, looks like they've done some enhancements there, because it wasn't that good looking before. In fact, I don't remember that being visible part of it there. But you can see that it's reflecting some of the blue sky, right? You can see it's probably a bit of silver on there, silver white, that's reflecting the sky. But anyway, where can I find the original source? There is no gift with him. UAP vision of this. The B-58 escape pod. What is that from, a sci-fi? I don't know. Some computer game? Still a saucer sideways, I reckon. He's a Dr. Greer fan. No, Bob Lazar, I mean. Suspended on edge, perhaps rotating edge, lights going. These guys are just crazy. How can you get through to these people? Can't they see that visually in their head like I can? I don't know. I don't understand how people can't see it. Now they've got bloody square blocks, artist drawings. Yeah, square blocks. Soon. Yeah, still going. Alright, we got to the end. Well, at least it's funny, but also sad that people believe that garbage on Twitter. Alright, we can wrap up on these bits here before we look at maybe third phase, maybe. But I need a little break again, so I'm just going to pop up a toilet. Since none of you are talking, they're talking so much in the side chat I can't keep up. We'll just play Space Invaders, because we've just seen a lot of spaced out people. Spaceys. I'll be back in a minute. No music this time. Okay, I'm back. Now we need bigger bladders. Especially now we got like 3-hour, 7-hour movies, which I never go to because I know I can't afford it, let alone hold my bladder in that long. I think the last one I went with a mate was to see Terminator. Was it 3? And yeah, I had to dash out at a crucial part in the movie because I was bursting. And because then it ruins it, doesn't it? It's not like you say, oh, can you pause that while I go to the toilet? See, it hadn't scrolled here. Michael, back soon. What's that? We're back soon on the phone. I need to go to start watching movie in the living room with kids. Okay. I'm here. Oh, we got someone new. First time. Hey there. Awake, not woke. Oh, that's good. We need more people like you. We need people that are awake. I'll just say, how should I do it? Appealed. Hey, finally someone's doing. Hey, how do we do your name though? Unpeeled. Doesn't pop up the same way when you do the @ symbol, so I don't know. Alright, now it is. You had to type in 4 characters. Was that the one? Hey. Thanks for joining. So, what did you think of the Parrot Balloon? I suppose you haven't watched it, you only just joined late. We've had 73 pass through here on Pilled, and it says we've got 6 watching at the moment. Do say hi. Oh, I missed another comment here. TSC90, how's it going? I'm not sure if you're still there. I like the info on the topics. Have you seen Bombard's videos on Skinwalker? I think so. Is that the one that does the debunks about the EMF meter and all that? Yeah, I have covered it in past live shows and added my own stuff to it. Stuff that they missed. So yeah, go and check out all my Skinwalker Ranch episodes. So you can just do a search on YouTube for them. No, not on Pilled, because I'm only been on Pilled like 3 or 4 months now. So I'll just say that there, see if it works. I'm not sure if he's there. Hey, TSC. Like I said, I'll catch up on the comments after where I can. Yes. See all my I'm not sure if I got a playlist for Skinwalker Ranch. I think I might have, to make it easier to find them. But you can just use the little magnifier and search for them. I'll just show it on the screen here. This one here. This only searches your that channel's videos. It's not very good though. I'll just go to full screen on it. So if I type in that there, if you type in Skinwalker Ranch, or just Skinwalker, sometimes one single word is better. I've got to minimize that there. And then you get all the episodes with Skidwalker in it, right? Should be mine though. So yeah, I got a short. Here's one of my first ones, I think. Alright, I have got a playlist, but I'm not sure if it's got all of them in it. I may have missed a few. Another short. Another one here, The Truth on School and Walker Ranch. So I got another playlist here. I've got 2 playlists. That's got 24 in it, and that's got 16, is it? 16. So yeah, I suppose I could post it. Which one's the better one though? So this one here, it's going to have a lot of more older ones in it, I guess. Before the new format come up, the new streaming formats. I suppose what I could do is just post the search link, and then you get the whole list. I don't know if it works, does it? It's probably too long to post it. Let's have a look. Out there. Certainly ends up being too long, I know. So we'll just do that. So you can see we talk about the LiDAR. There's quite a few here. Here's another one, another older one. Talking about 5G harming people. I look into that and prove that there's science papers on it, bias, or got missing stuff in it, which gives it a wrong conclusion. But anyway, you'd have to watch it. We look at that one where they claim there's a portal with the 3D terrain scanner thing they had, LiDAR. So I go over that it's only an artifact. Skinwalker Ranch there as well. Skinwalker Ranch there. Yes, sometimes you can get an idea from the graphic what's going to be in it. That one looks like it could be the fly. So from my downloaded video of it, that's the best quality I got, but you can see when you look at the promo in 1080p or higher, 4K, you can actually see the wings flapping. But I looked at this and saw that as a fly, because you could see the wings up and down. You know, I could enhance it and see the wings, even though they were blobby. Yeah, and Travis is meant to be an optical master's degree dude. I think they were shilling that to the maximum, because they haven't got no evidence. So far they've got birds, bugs, balloons. I think one was a falcon flying around looking for prey. They've got satellites. What else? They've got planes, definitely planes. One episode they had planes flying past on the plane tracker they've got, and claiming there was no planes in the sky to create the lights. Well, those planes were far away, but we can, with the landing lights, they just glow for at least 100 kilometers quite easily. You can see them. So yeah, I think they would be deceptive on that one too. But yes, as you can see, there's a lot of episodes here. So you'd be busy going through all of them. Sometimes I added in the episode names in the titles, but it certainly would be in the descriptions, so it's not going to be in any sort of order probably. But anyway, good luck on that. It's best to follow me as I do them, right? And also you can find a list on Corbell stuff and all the nonsense of that sort of stuff too. So yeah, I think we got a reply from TSC. Thanks, I will do that. Okay, cool. So yeah, chilled. Thanks. At least got some communication going on there. But all the other ones, Twitch. Let's have a look. No, still only one person. No comments on there at all. So I'm not sure if I meant to promote that somehow. But obviously Twitch is not doing a very good job promoting there. So I don't know. Odyssey. One watching it, which will be me. Again, no comments there. So I don't know. Is there something better on TV at the moment or what? But I do get a few hundred people watching after. And certainly once I add the chapters in and see what I covered, they see if it's interesting that they want to have a look at those bits. But yeah. I do the chapters so people can spend a whole week watching my stuff. So you can say you could watch the first 5 chapters or whatever, and then watch the next lot next day or whatever, because they are long. So instead of 10-minute episodes, really we're looking at a complete show with maybe 10-minute episodes or 20 episodes. And of course people don't like that. Why? Why do an episode every day when you can just watch a live show and see how it's debunked in real time, opposed to a final edit, right? Anyway, let's get carry on and see. So, remember I did this guy they're talking about here. What was his name again? So, a 19's Teen Tech Whiz. This is a guy that Brandon Fugal worked with to create a anti-gravitational device. Remember that one? I covered it 4 months ago. And I covered it a couple of times actually. Turned exec is accused of elderly abuse amid Ponzi allegations. So, yeah, Joseph Firmage, 19's teen tech prodigy, who become known as the Fox Boulder of Silicon Valley, is accused of taking money from an 80-year-old woman he moved in with, cutting off access to her family and leaving her in squalid Salt Lake City home without any water or electricity. Sounds like a prison. That's on top of a federal lawsuit alleging he defrauded investors out of $25 million, which some of that money is going to be Brandon Fugal as well. I suppose. I wonder if he's on the lawsuit as well. Since 2022, Ponzi scheme promising government contracts for his cutting-edge aerospace technology. Catch up fast, Firmage rose to fame after founding a software company from his bedroom. Sounds like Elon Musk. When he was a teenager, later signed it for $24 million to Novell and funding the digital design company US Web in 1995. So if he managed to sell something for $24 million to Novell, which I suppose is now Novell Networking, have to be something to do with networking, I would have thought. It doesn't say what it was. Forbes listed him among 13 masters of the new universe, eh? Alongside Jeff Bezos and Jerry Yang in a 1988 profile of tech executives. US Web, which I don't know what it was, it sounds like a hosting company, was valued at $2.5 billion. I never even heard of it, so there you go. But we didn't get internet till about 1995, was it, in New Zealand? And dial-up, that was terrible. Around the time he stepped down as CEO after he said an extraterrestrial visitor appeared in his bedroom. Oh no, he sounds like me. And yeah, we did cover that though. It was nothing like my one. At least I got some evidence. And he began evangelizing beliefs in human contact with space aliens. And maybe we looked at it and I said, well, we can't really say it didn't happen. But it is kind of a bit suspicious. Because normally you have the alien contact first. And then you set up a company for maybe some things, visions you got from the contact, like I've been getting. And you develop it. And it should work. Right, it should work before you start trying to sell, I suppose, shares or whatever it is they do, investments into it. You'd have to get some sort of basic prototype going, I would have thought. But I think that was the gyroscope thing he was working on, right? Which I've covered in the past too, and it was that professor in UK that first brought that up about gyroscopes being anti-gravity in a sense, but not really. But they do use that, as we went through in various patents, to be able to get stuff to move using electricity, using gyroscopes, and suddenly stopping them, and it transfers the motion to the ball or whatever. A judge this month ordered Firmage to stand trial on charges of financially exploiting and abusing a vulnerable adult. The woman he lived with said he promised $3,000 monthly rent but never paid. So it looks like she was renting a room and he took over for some reason, charging documents. Instead, he allegedly took control of the woman's finances as her caretaker and failed to pay her bills. Social worker asked police for help last June because the woman had lost substantial weight and said Firmage had cancelled her phone service. Meanwhile, her social security checks weren't being deposited. Her bank account was empty and her... Well, why would you get checks in America? That's stupid. They pay it straight into your bank account over here. It makes no sense having checks sent to you when it can go... That just costs more money. In fact, I don't think you can have checks anymore. I think they got rid of it. They got maybe e-checks, maybe, but she hadn't had running water for 4 months. Well, how's she been drinking then? They found there was no food in the house. Okay. Firmage also claimed in August interview with police that he had several business endeavours and expected to receive $200 million from federal government investments, he wrote. But that turns out to be a scam. Intrigued that week, a group of investors sued Firmage, alleging he and his partners falsely claimed to have secured $200 million government contracts for his new and radical form of propulsion technology. In reality, the project had been at a dead end since at least 2019. And Firmage's concept for a new form of propulsion technology had been discredited by multiple scientists. Investors allege that they were recruited by Firmage earlier investors. Sounds very much like David Adair bullshit, doesn't it, with the fusion rocket. And of course, we talked about also Gordon Cooper doing dodgy stuff like this too. He was recommending people like this for kickbacks. as they say here. They were promised kickbacks. Zoom in. The Platonists accused Firmage of using their shared interest in meta theories of consciousness and knowledge developed by writer Ken Wilber to gain trust. Wilber was one of Firmage's business partners. The lawsuit states. So Fugal's managed to get out of that one. Zoom out. Utah has more Ponzi schemes per capita than any other state. Great distinction tried to a pattern of. Well, it is a very religious state, isn't it? So I could see why they're more open, maybe gullible, or even greedy for money. Targeting members of Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Well, Firmage has linked his own beliefs about interplanet knowledge and travel to his Mormon upbringing. He left the church as a teen, and the Platonists don't cite religious affinity in their fraud case. So there we go. We have talked about this guy before. I'll just see if I can bring up something quickly. Hey Matt, how's it going? I see you there. What we got here? Wet up. Gifted the cookie. Oh, thanks, mates. I haven't had a donation that filled for a while now. We'll just highlight your comments. Yeah, thanks for joining us anyway. You're a wee bit late to the party, but you can always play it back. So, Firmage. Yeah, we covered them before, but let's see what we can find. We did play his interview talking about the alien visitation he had as well, but I can't remember what age he was. Was it before he started up all these scamming things? I don't know. Can't remember now. So you can see what comes up now. It's all about the court case. The truth. Let's just have a look at this one. Books. New Google Books, The Truth. Joe Firmage has had conversations with scientific and military leaders that have confirmed for him that the UFO phenomenon is real. But why would you need them to confirm it when you have alien visitation? That should be the ultimate confirmation, right? The truth. Firmage takes extraterrestrial visitations for granted, moving away from the question of what if to why. The deeper our physicists peer into the nature of reality, the more mysterious it becomes. Well, I sort of covered that with the multiverse theory that I got. And the more we are... So go and check out the last live show, number 5, and the one before... No, 2 before that. 179, I think. I cover the multiverse, how it fits in with aliens as well as paranormal and other things. So, a book called The Truth, to me, it rings alarm bells. Because if you're going to have a book called Truth, you're going to have some really hard evidence in it, right? And if it hasn't got any evidence in it, then... it's a scam to make money. This US web mentioned down here. It's got a Wikipedia, 1995. He was actually a executive for Novell. Were they the lead up to Novell Networks though? I don't know. I never bothered doing a background check. Let's see what it says there. American Software and Services Company, Utah. Existed from 1980 until 2014. There's Novell Networks, finally gone now. Under the leadership of Chief, NetWare become the dominant form of personal. Yeah, it's really good too. Better than Microsoft networking, that was garbage. So I'm a Novell engineer, so it looks like it's now scrapped. I don't know. It must be still going, surely. But I stopped working in IT back in 2004. So it's been a long time since I've been in the industry. I know the university was probably trying to get rid of Novell to go totally Microsoft under new management. I don't know how well it went. And then by OpenText into Novell products. So has it gone under now? Has it? Let me just check. Because it did integrate with Microsoft, and they used Novell as the server, and the clients would connect into it. NetWare 6. I have been running NetWare servers since 3x 7 years. And I'm still using Novell. Novell is still in use in some state governments. I thought it might be. But that was 7 years ago, was it? So when's it finally stopped? I should go to the university, see what's doing there now. They probably wouldn't like to see me, because there was a lot of jealousy with the new admin stuff that come in. Novell is dead and Microsoft has eaten its heart. 2010. So it looks like it all went downhill after I left that behind though. I don't know why it would die though. It was a good system. Anyway, get back to Joe Firmage. In fact, I think I've even got copies of it with licenses that I could install and run. I'm not sure what version, probably Novell 4 probably. It was really good on dumb terminals. You could just connect dumb terminals to it that didn't know anything. You know, it didn't have an operating system or hard drive. And everybody in the house could connect to it and get internet and stuff. Arrested February. Was it after that article? Caught scamming and going. Well, maybe he was arrested and released and mug shock. I was trying to find what was it called? Propulsion videos. Let's have a look. Acceleron motor. Here we go. the big gyroscope thing that spins around, and if it's lost a bolt, like one of the Bowen planes, it'd kill you.
Fundamental questions.
Yeah, he's got music on it. So let's have a look. Interaction. Yeah, let's see it working. Talking about the gyroscope. Here it is. Is it working?
A few years ago, we commenced testing of entirely new means of propulsion.
It's ridiculous, really, though.
And energy. By
because look, all the torque vectors we've got going on there.
2010, after 5 generations of test systems.
If it was bolted on the table, I bet that thing would shoot all over the place.
Systems with extraordinary video and data acquired with.
So when it spins up, it's going to lose weight, and when it spins back down, it gains weight. Is that what they're looking at there?
The finest means and at great cost. We believed a breakthrough was at hand.
Yeah, you believe wrong. So, what? 1998. Yeah, what time was the video done, though? Let's see. Yep, 2018. So, they've been going for quite a few years then on this.
With the mission to make science fiction.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Generations of the device have reinforced.
That one looks a wee bit better.
The potential of
look, this one's going all over the place, like I said.
Breakthrough.
Look at that, they got it anchored down. So you can see it going up and down, like I said, because it's been in that direction.
It's at a distance. Lifting 200 pounds at the center of matter of a machine.
Which is exactly what that professor showed on those, what was it called now? Those special Xmas lectures they have in the UK once a year. He was showing you could lift up the heavy weight with one hand without any effort. But you had to go in the direction of the motion of the gyro to do it. And then when you come back down, you sort of had to grab it again, right? So, yeah, it wasn't... I don't think it was way to get that to work in one direction constantly. This is the idea of alien scientists too, remember? He's trying to get the atoms inside the material to all spin in the same direction with his mate. I can't remember his name. Mark Score, was it? He's trying to do that in quantum level. So, but I can't see that happening either because of the bonding between the atoms. But anyway.
With less than a light bulb of energy. True free lift.
So obviously he had this running, and Brandon Fugal thought, oh yeah, it looks interesting, we'll keep funding him millions of dollars, see if we can actually make it work. And in the end he woke up and pulled out. But there was some government employees, even Hal Putoff, I think, said this guy's legit, and I suppose they were on the money trail too. Backhanders said, yeah, go and fund them. I don't trust any of these guys in ufology.
What would it be like to travel to the moon within 5 minutes safely?
5 minutes. Okay. I think we're going to be a long way away from what I was talking in my multiverse theory to get that working. But we haven't got the science here yet. We need to keep researching, I guess, and find more particles. I think we need to get into space. I think once we get into space, because the James Webb is changing things all the time, isn't it? And I think once we get in space and come across maybe a black sphere of mass, dark matter, that might be the actual what I was talking about, where you got a universe inside a universe and we can't actually see it. It may be just like dark matter on the outside of the universe inside the universe. So we don't actually see it, but you might actually go up to it and actually not be able to penetrate the shell of it. Well, it could look like I said, like a black hole with ejection points. So yeah, we've got to go in space and we've got to try and figure more of this stuff out. And it's going to be at the atom level sites, nano level. But anyway, I don't want to get too technical on that stuff again. So yeah, pretty disgusting human being if he's been doing that to an elderly woman anyway. How do these people get away with crap like that? So what was this one here? Right, Wikipedia. So yeah, I think it's quieted down now, but everybody made statements about Wikipedia, which we're really talking about in the past when it first started up, not what it currently is anymore. It's actually a lot better now, and it's been checked against other credible sources, and we talked about that in previous live shows, where it's like 95% accurate. It may not be most up-to-date current stuff, but nor are some of the other sources like Britannica and all that, Oxford dictionaries, right? So, Goofon made a comment here, and it just shows you he never bothered doing any research on it. He's just going by past memory of Wikipedia and the errors, obviously, that we all found with it. There's always going to be little errors. But there's some articles on Wikipedia that are definitely really solid articles, right? So there's no errors in them. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They still haven't fixed that. Have to open it up. Cognito, private window. So it gets the right bookmark down here.
Utilize for it, but I double checked with other sources to make sure, you know. Just because I needed something quick to read, like, like Rendlesham Forest, which we'll talk about here in a minute. You know, I know the story very well. You know, I go to Wikipedia, look it up. I know what's real and what isn't. For the most part, I think they got the whole story correct on Wikipedia.
Maybe I missed the front of it. Hang on, let's go back a bit.
Set in stone, but for the most part, my goodness, that is funny. Like the government stuff. Is there any government stuff in there in Wikipedia? I don't even know. Oh,
the things that are not accurate on the Wikipedia are probably like character, you know, the upbringing and all that sort of stuff, and various famous people that they have on there may not be truly accurate or fully updated, or what they're currently doing. You know, that's the sort of thing Wikipedia may be a bit lacking in. But what other sources have you got for looking up bio of people? It is one of the main ones we look for, isn't it, nowadays? Because it's too hard to find on other sites that do as good a job.
That is so funny. Talking about the cyber war against UFO transparency on Wikipedia. I mean, you can't get any more transparent on Wikipedia, meaning that nothing on Wikipedia can be trusted. Let's just say that. It's not a thesaurus.
And that's wrong. It can. That's old information right there.
Or even a dictionary. It's a place that people put in.
So he hasn't done any research like I did on Wikipedia to see all the fact checking and the stuff they now got in place in the last 3 years. It's totally different now than it was when it first started. Well, back in 2016, right? 2016. Let's see. It got better. 2019. But anyway,
facts they think are real, even if they're wrong. They're in there, and a lot of the times things don't.
What funny stuff happened though was the cancel culture got into Wikipedia and started deleting actual realistic, real history events in it, because I didn't like stuff on slavery and all that sort of stuff. So they ended up trying to change or rewrite history. You know, that was the problem with Wikipedia a couple of years ago. But I think it's maybe gone past that now. I'm not sure, but
will get corrected, and Wikipedia is a bad place. That's why you never take it back. Rarely will you ever see me mention anything from Wikipedia. It's happened, and I've got
this. You never see anything mentioned from him because he does zero research on stuff he talks, even on Wikipedia. Yeah, I just found this guy a clown, and he's misleading people like it always does. But anyway, I did checks on Wikipedia here. I actually did some fact checking on it to see, because he was talking about it was made up by editing can be done by anybody. And there's no fact checking, but that's not true. If you read out the editing procedure here, it's quite in depth what they do. Let's see. Wikipedia is a wiki, meaning anyone can edit nearly any page and improve articles immediately. You do not need to register to do this. And anyone who has edited is known as a Wikipedian or editor. Small edits add up, and every editor can be proud to have made Wikipedia better. There are two editing interfaces, Visual Editor and Classic Wikipedia Text Editor. Content, it talks about the Excitopedia style, and a formal tone is important. So they got a lot of rules. Instead of essay-like, argumentative or opinionated, the goal of Wikipedia article is to create a comprehensive and neutral written summary of existing mainstream. Excitopedia is by the nature a tertiary source that provides a survey of information. Edit screens. There we go. The Wikipedia community has developed style guidelines. So obviously there's fact checkers, right? Or they approve your edit, right? So you can make edits, but it can be removed quite easily. I'm not sure if it goes live instantly. Anyone can do an edit, but it didn't say it goes live instantly. So I was trying to find out all that information here. And you can see there's a lot to read about it here. Do not sign the edit summary line with your signature. So you have to tick that it's actually legit. I suppose you could get sued, could you? Press publish changes. Your changes will immediately be visible to all. Oh, there you go. It says all there. But you got to do a digital signature. So what does that mean? Does it come back and bite you if it's false information? A check to the minor edit box signifies that only superficial differences exist between the version with your edit. A minor edit is a version that the editor believes requires no review and could never be the subject of a dispute, marking a change as minor. So I suppose if you get posted and then you get found out that that post is not credible or factual, then you'd lose editor status, wouldn't you? And you wouldn't be able to be an editor. I think that's what happened to a few people, wasn't it? They're complaining about it. The minor edit option, because they said it was because when they're editing people's characters, right, there would be fans of Dr. Greer, and they'd be adding things in that had no factual evidence, right, and it'd get removed, and yeah, they created a bit of a hoo-ha. I think there was another one that got edited and deleted in the end. That was what's that guy's name from Disclosure Group? I can't remember his name now. It's one of the big guys anyway. Got Wikipedia deleted. Major edits, added references and sound, talking pages, protected pages. Some pages are protected from editing. These pages have a view source instead of edit tab. Policies and conventions. Policies, guidelines and formatting are developed by the community, describe the best practices to clarify principles, resolve conflicts and otherwise further our goals. Make sure that you submit information that is relevant to Wikipedia's specific purpose, or your content may be deleted. You can also use the talk pages. So that means it goes through the community of editors, and if they believe it's garbage, they're not going to approve it, right? So that gives it some credibility right there. Okay, what's that one? And what did I find here? Editing your own page. On Wikipedia, you are not allowed to edit articles about yourself. So that means they got that in place, right? Or your best friend, or your boss, or your skunk, or if you're like a fan of them, right? And I think that's what a lot of hoo-ha was going on about. Was it Lou Sondo page being edited? That the editors were removing stuff, saying that there was some sort of government interference. Wikipedia long-held conflict of interest policy limits and articles contributors to anonymous strangers and unrelated randos for the sake of objectivity, but this can be frustrating to subjects of articles and those who love them. Wrong, outdated or weird. If you're subject of the Wikipedia article, you can certainly change your article without editing it directly. A one-stop shop. What's it mean there, though? If you're if you're the person in the Wikipedia article, you can certainly change your article without editing it directly. How? I don't understand that, but this page was last edited. See, they even update the policy pages, right? There you go. So I think they got a lot more checks and balances in place, obviously, to what they used to have. And then we got quality control. It's essential to Wikipedia to maintain articles of acceptable quality. It's necessary to improve the quality of this material, remove material of poor standard, blah blah blah. Quality control. But mistakes sometimes occur. These and the damage done by a bad apples mentioned above need continuous attention. The three ways that Wikipedia maintains its quality control is as follows. A great deal of Wikipedia's volunteers' effort is applied to quality control. Wikipedia has elaborate disciplinary system for handling vandals and other troublemakers, and a dedicated force of system administrators to enforce the Wikipedia community decisions and policies. Admins even have the power to block a bad apple permanently, which is some of the hoo-ha has been about. Once material is added to Wikipedia, an army of volunteers organized under various departments check and recheck to make sure it conforms to the high standards set forth by Wikipedia's policies and guidelines. So yeah, Goofon's talking shit out his ass again, or out of his mouth. Even has robots, automatic users that monitor for errors and correct them automatically. I wonder if it's any good at spell checking. For example, most vandalism is fixed by Wikipedia's robots, our contact editors who are watching your every move. Be careful. So does that mean they can actually take them to court too? I reckon they could. What's we got here? Counter vandalism, patrol watch listing, reporting problems. Yeah, I'd like to see. Has Wikipedia taken any vandals to court? Sued any editor? Let's see what comes up on that one. Legislation involving the Wikipedia. In 2014, Yankberry filed a defamation lawsuit against 4 Wikipedia editors. There we go. In May 2011, a hedge fund manager obtained a court order in Great Britain regarding property against Wikipedia to compel them to reveal the identity of persons who he claimed had anonymously defamed him on Wikipedia and other 2 websites. However, legal experts said that the order was probably unenforceable in the United States. Initially, the Foundation agreed to give the information to Bacon's solicitors, but later asserted that it would cooperate only with a court order in USA. We do not comply with foreign subpoenas. In January 2019, a court in Germany ruled against the Wikipedia Foundation, prompting it to remove part of a history and allegedly defamatory content about a professor. The Wikipedia article's content was ruled defamatory because the link supporting its claims was no longer active, from known as link rot. So was that a professor from the Hitler realm? Don't know. Outcomes in favour of Wikipedia. So they obviously have a legal team, right? So they would take people to court. So were they trying? Was Sondo trying to sue Wikipedia over his article? Is that what it was all about? I don't know. Haven't heard any more about it. Just a load of Twitter and X chit chat about it all. American writer. Takedown notices. FBI shill. In July 2010, the FBI sent a letter to Wikipedia demanding that it cease and desist from using its shill on Wikipedia. The FBI claimed that such practice was illegal and threatened to sue. Yeah, a lot of people used that FBI shill on those UFO videos, right? They stuck it at the end. This or at the front, they say this video is protected by law and put the FBI shill on it. So I suppose they'll stop doing that now. NSA lawsuits in March 2015, Wikimedia Foundation, along with other groups, sued National Security Agency over its upstream mass surveillance program. Anyway, there's lots of reading here. Legal battle. Pornographer. There's not too much there though. Anyway, that's enough on that, I think. So yeah, they're definitely a lot better now, and they've got lots of checks in place, and it's going to be very hard for errors to go through, and that's we really compared it to other online Wikipedia. It's up there in the top 5 at least for information. Alright, looks like we got some links. I was going to go with Robert left, but yeah, I talked to him today. He said he's still too sore to do a live stream, so we'll have him on sometime in the future. Here we go for time, because my eyes are getting a wee bit tired now, but let's have a look. Here we go on Pilled there. We got 5 there still, and 82 watches. It's a bit better than last time. I thought the last one on Paranormal would have a lot more people join us, but maybe it was a bad time, I don't know. But it should have been evening. I don't think Odyssey's had anyone drop by, so I'm just wondering if I'm wasting my time on Odyssey live streaming and just let them add the YouTube one automatically. But yeah, I thought maybe there'll be people there. I meant to have like 90 followers, and none of them pop on a live show, which is kind of strange. Twitch has got 1, which is me still, so I'm not sure if that's even worth doing still. Anyway, and Rumble, that normally has a couple. We got 6 there, but I don't think anyone's commented there. No, no one's commented. Hi Rumble, hey Rumble, say hi guys. I can't quite read what I'm typing now. Say hi guys. Alive. Let's see if anyone pops up. I don't know, maybe I've got something wrong there, I don't know. In the setup. We've only been doing it for, what, a month now? What's happened there? Okay, I think carry on. 3 hours though. It should be wrapping up soon. We'll just have a quick look. We'll have a quick look through UFO-interest here to start with. He normally posts a lot of stuff that's about viral videos. And this one I already pointed out to Ashton a few days before that had been debunked, and I actually posted a link to his debunk UFO-interest. But because he's ghosted me, he doesn't know that now. He's just answered him days later with exactly the same thing, which is kind of stupid, but anyway. So this is a CGI artist that's used the lens flare to make a fake video. Maybe to show up some of his artwork so he can get a job. You know, that's what they generally do it for. Not really to create content for ufology. VS Tex artist Hollywood Scotty. There you go. He's even got the name here. What a clown this Aston is. Yep, it sure is. March 2024, nope, old case. UFO over Mexico City. Let's see. Did we look at that one before? I'm not sure. Oh, music. I don't see much of a UFO, do you? Where's the UFO? Smartphone recording. It's bound to be a balloon, isn't it? There we go, I've got a little dot. Pollen. Helium balloon going upwards. CGI. Could be. And then they're flying together. Kind of looks a bit suspect of CGI. Some of the motion there wasn't quite right, was it? 2013 Brazil object was a drone piloted remotely. Okay. But was it a drone then? Caused by drone, unmanned aircraft. Well, looks like some reporter found out it was a drone. Is that the same video? Oh, another angle from someone else. It looks like another video, doesn't it? Okay, can't be a balloon. Oh, it looks like another video. There we go. Well, that kind of makes sense, that it wouldn't be CGI then, if we've got multiple sources. But yeah, at least it's been confirmed. Okay, let's move on. Next one. Yeah, I debunked this one before he did, actually. This is one with LED kites. But he likes to get the credit for it. But it's quite interesting though, because he's probably blocked me. He never saw my breakdown of it, even though I probably sent it to him. So he misses out. So he had to repeat the same work, or someone saw my work and told him. Who knows? But yeah, this one's a kite, isn't it? I think. Is it playing? This one here. Only real UFOs. A fake channel that sort of popped up after the security team sort of dropped the ball, right? So this is an out of focus LED kite. You can see the triangle shape. I did some enhancements on it and noticed the pattern moving around on it to one video I had seen of the same kite. So you can find my live show on that, where I do the live debunk and debunked it real time on that show before anyone else. Yeah, so there you go, LED kite with a rotating light system on it. It's now official Sondo laid. Yeah. He wasn't CEO of the Pentagon program because it was outside the Pentagon. Nothing mysterious. That's an old fake. Okay, was that one we just watched before? I'll just have a quick look. I hate this little pop-up that comes. Playing one. Right. CGI. I found the YouTube channel, published a video back in 2013. So he was doing this stuff before I was. And what was the answer? Footage was sent last night. And what's he saying on it here? It's got lots of views, more than my videos. That's what generally, you know, I put up some UFO videos of stuff I've captured. Doesn't get views like that. And he gets like 10 or 20. Alright, so there's no UFO in that one. That's the original video. Is it? I don't know. Or did I dismiss it? Half the speed. Oh no, it is there. What do we got now? Bit blurry. Join Ubin Belief Investigator. Sci-Fi Channel. Fact or Fate. So there's no doubt. There are no doubts that's about wrong. That's the original source of video. Here's the article. And of course, he doesn't read it out or anything. History. Young boy filming it. Yeah, what's the solution, mate? That's an old fake, so is it CGI? It has to be. The same effect, huh? Yeah. Oh, that was a bad edit, that one. That one was too. Oh, starting to feel a bit sick because I haven't eaten today. I just got my stomach go funny on me. Yeah, that's a long video. Anyway, we'll believe him. We have to read all that reading though. Yeah, that's where we left off last time. Okay. What's the time? I just wonder if I should just keep on going and not worry about my stomach. Let's see. Anyway, I got the dentist tomorrow, so I'm not sure whether I'm about to do the chapters for this show. 3:30, so I'm going to get raped by the dentist. He's going to rape all the cash off me. I'm fearing how much it's going to cost. I'm going to need 2 or 3 fill-ins. 2 of them fell out. And the other one's wearing down. But, yeah. So I might be a bit numb mouth tomorrow. So third phase of fake. Let's have a quick look what they're up to. We didn't do all of their ones, did we? But they can take ages because they're compiling lots of them together. But they haven't had any new ones either. Look, 2 weeks ago. So what's happened there? Maybe because Steve Cambion put out the 2 debunk videos that I feature on his channel not long ago, about a week ago, is it? So we did that one, didn't we? One with a reflection in the window there. Did we get through all of it? Let me just check it out. Did we go through all of it? Let's just have a quick look. Oh, why is it so blurry? Oh yeah, I think we did. Dr. J was talking about that one. Dr. J! Oh yeah, we did do that one. Yeah, we've done that one. Volcano UFOs, yep. That one we did. This one, let's have a look. No, not that stupid one. So we debunked that one already. As possibly a missile contrail, leftover one, and they just simply staged it. What are they saying about it?
What are we looking at? It's kind of hard to tell. Brent, your thoughts?
Yeah, it wouldn't be if you do some analysis on it like I did and put it through some filters. You can see how blurry and horrible that version of it they got. I think I got the better quality one of it when I did my analysis on it. So what are you going to think, Brent? Yeah, it's the best one we've seen leaked from the military.
This looks like, again, your classic cigar-shaped craft. Whatever the military captured.
Cigar shape, even though it's all uneven and squiggly. Yeah, classic. Okay. That looks like one of those fish balloons, is it? Kind of looks like NEMO. Or one of those prickly balloons. Okay, let's have a watch of that one.
Whatever it is, it's off at a great distance. I'd say at least almost a quarter of a mile. But when the camera person...
how can you tell the distance? Those birds look fairly close. There's someone flying one of those fish kites with the birds. And that's the best we're going to get, I suppose.
I think this thing just kind of stands out as just kind of a strange object, no doubt about it.
What's the volume so low?
I saw this, I would definitely film it. We don't know what it is. He got a pretty good close-up trying to make out some detail. Again, it's still unidentified. Again, Blake, this could be a pack of balloons. That's a good point. Why shouldn't it not be? You got
to me, I'm not seeing a pack of balloons though. That we can't rule it out. Kind of looks like one of those emo balloons or kites. Is it emo? I got the wrong character name. Is it emo? Elmo? No, I think that's Sesame Street, is it? Nemo. That's the one. So Mike was not on the side to correct me. NEMO fish balloon. Let's just have a look. I don't think so now, having a look at that, but it does look like could be a tail fin there, two tail fins there. Let's see what's on the top. This is where we look for stuff to pattern match. Two fins down the bottom. It has got two fins at the top, so it could be a NEMO balloon. Let's see. Any more images? I suppose there's variations in it though. Looks like it. Looks like this one a bit. Not that one. Something else like that one there. See, what people do is they get one of these 3D helium character balloons and they use it like a fishing kite. So they tie obviously a Teflon kite cable here, Kevlar, and have the fishing wire going down with hooks underneath with the baits on it, and they can just go past the breakwaters with the helium balloon if the wind's in the right direction. Some add a little kite on them so it blows out with the wind against the string, and of course the helium acts against the hooks when the fish get on there and it goes downwards a wee bit. and then they just wind it in. But yeah, kite looks like a NEMO kite to me. That's what first thing that popped into my head. Like on this angle here. Looks like it's fairly big too, which would be good for a fishing kite, right? As big as a kid almost, that one. "9" that one. And you also got kite, I bet. So let's have a look at the kites. And there we go. So it could be a kite as well. And that's 3D. And there's another one. Let's zoom back out again. And you've got various designs here. So it could be either of those, right? It could be a balloon. Could be a kite. You see what I mean? Looks like it's got a round head here. Looks like a tail fin here. And it looks like the two back fins that we see at the top and the two little dorsal fins, as they call it down there. I don't think it's much.
Got to kind of knock out everything and say, point it out for what it is. Again, people wanted us to share this with everybody, so hey, we did.
Who's those people? Give us the names so we can beat them up.
Again, we
That's
got a lot of
joke, by the
UFOs.
way.
This one, again, it's legit. We just, it could be balloons, maybe.
Absolutely, but
Or a balloon or a kite.
again, at 30,000 feet in the
Okay, wasn't I just talking about fishing balloons and it's near the beach? There you go.
air, we've got new video, and I can tell you, I'm still kind of stumped on this one. It looks like some kind of...
Maybe I thought that was a beach. I thought it was a beach. Maybe it wasn't. It's in a plane looking downwards. It looks like water at first. I thought we were looking at the beach with the frothy stuff coming up. I thought we are going to get some clues then, and I thought it was going to be
spike or a
right.
black spike is just popping out of the clouds. Is it?
It did look like surf, and it looked like the breakwaters in the background.
Smokestack, or is it a plume of smoke, black smoke?
What have we got here?
Again, it's hard to tell.
Keep it still, and we can have a look.
Your thoughts on this? It seems quite large as well. It's like off in a distance here.
Yeah, this guy really had a good, keen eye to see this. Actually,
especially that shaky video. And they're not doing any enhancements on it, so I know sometimes we get low cloud with smoke coming above it that have done the rounds in past years, but this could be just a solar tube balloon even, you know. Looks like the same size throughout.
actually, this stalk, this kind of column just protruding out of the clouds, it doesn't look exactly like a tower would. It's kind of like has this wobbly look to it as well. We get a good close-up as best as we can right there. Is this some sort of maybe a missile launch and this is the aftermath of it? I'm not sure.
Well, why even put it up there without doing some investigation first? So that one's pretty boring. Let's just move on a bit. They didn't even do any enhancements. Okay, this is obviously a banner plane. There's the plane. There's the banner.
Yeah, this one's coming in hot. We see something. It looks like a classic disc-like craft just hovering up there in the...
I think we debunked that one before. They're recycling again, aren't they?
And the shutter rate is creating this illusion of a streak.
Okay, that's just a bug being illuminated close to the camera.
I'm wondering if maybe it's a ball of light. You know, we've kind of witnessed a phenomenon with this. A lot of videos come out with sort of balls of light or plasma. So I'm...
It's a bug being illuminated by infrared lights.
wondering if maybe it has
I don't know. Is there? Could it be a plane? That's just rule it out. But planes, unless it's really bad shutter sitting on the camera, wouldn't show up like that. Not as bad as that, anyway.
Remotely by the camera itself. What
is there any red light on it? Looks like it might have a red light.
I'm looking at, is this maybe an airplane streaking across the sky?
Yeah, you think so, Blake. That's what I'm looking at now. It has got the red light there, and if it's on long exposure, it's going to be a streak.
And the shutter rate is creating this illusion of a streak.
Yeah, that's terrible shutter rate. Yeah, it's either going to be a bug or it's going to be a plane. Okay, let's just moving on.
Again, these cylindrical cigar-shaped craft that are seen again all.
Solar tube balloon, is it? Or what are we looking at this time?
All around the world. Are we looking at the phenomenon, or are we looking at something mundane?
Are we looking from plane downwards on the sea where it's a container ship?
It may be a blimp, but if you look at this, as we are all watching right now, this doesn't look like you're...
So that could be a false horizon, right? And that could easily be a container ship on a foggy sea, easily. So we need a reference point here. Is it filmed through a plane window or
Goodyear
what?
blimp.
Have we got some ground references?
Just not perfect, symmetrical. It almost has this...
It still could be false horizon here, even if this person's on the ground filming. Depending on the elevation and stuff, it could be like a bay going around here, and that's a boat on the water. You could be on a mountain filming it.
Kind of organic feel to it. It's just, it doesn't feel right as your typical craft would be up in the sky.
That's what could easily be a ship. Okay, next one. Alright, we saw something at the end here. Let's have a look. There's something there. Looks like we need to get rid of the control bar. What is that? Control M. I added on some add-on to get rid of that. Control M. There you go. Look, that's really handy. Okay, so we got some mountain range. We got a top of a tree, I think. Okay. It still could be the sea, you know. We need to pan around. Yeah, maybe it's not a ship then, but still, that could be a solar tube balloon. Control M should get back to player, I think.
Tonight's episode, let's...
Control M, there we go. Okay, keep on moving. Did I see some comments pop up? Nope. I thought I saw something comment. Let's go back. Maybe I'll finish up on this video actually. My eyesight's deteriorating faster now. Probably because my sugar level's dropping. Okay, now this one looks like it's, you see what I mean about false horizons? And this is the one with the sub in the water, right? You can see how much the sea looks like it's higher from the camera angle. In the last video.
There was actual people that witnessed things going from one craft to the other to repair it. So if we're
what the hell is he talking about?
seeing something biological, maybe that's what...
No. Do some research, you stupid lawyer. We've already debunked it. In fact, Lionsground did. And I think he debunked it before they put it even up. When was this? Best USO video February. Well, this is a really one. This goes back years. I think even Line Scout said it went back years. So this is lies again. Typical third phase recycling old videos, having people haven't seen them before. And what the diamond shaped UFOs freak me out, even though it's a banner plane. See, these people, if you're a proper UFO channel, you'd put people right to say, well, this is actually a banner plane, and actually we got it on flight radar because we got all the details, which is what these guys don't do. Okay, what next one? Hot air balloon. Have we seen that one before too? I said it could be a hot air balloon or Chinese lantern with like a funny, either a hat, like a cowboy hat on a hot air balloon. It could be something like that. It looks like a UFO, but it's not. Well, it could be just a fancy Chinese lantern that's actually got a hat on it. Because they do theme ones, don't they? They've got heart-shaped ones, so why not have a cowboy hat one which honours maybe a friend that was a cowboy with a Chinese lantern. So yeah, it's just garbage. So let's see, they're repeating the same old garbage. There's a bird!
Size.
This one here is a really old one again. This one is that UFO plane that comes from Australia, and this is the footage from that day years ago, not February 24 at all.
You know, you're right, Dr. J, and I'm guessing that this thing at least is about, I don't know, 5 feet in diameter.
These guys are real clowns.
This is true. The optics, from what I'm
this looks like fake CGI shit.
Looking at, these things are semi-focused, and so is the lunar surface. So I would have to say this is up there high in altitude.
I'd say it's really suspicious.
Maybe the memosphere. I'm not exactly sure, but if it's real, it's high up there. Now, more footage coming in.
If it's not CGI, then it possibly could be some type of balloon release. And it's not high up near the moon at all, but in the atmosphere.
Let's roll the next video. Brent shared this with me earlier today.
Another crap one.
We're sharing it. More footage coming.
That one we've looked at before. We determined it was CGI because we found errors in it. Let's move on. And that one there was a necklace, what do you call it? A rosary necklace. Blue balloons with a cross that come out here, which was white.
Advertisements with hot air blowing.
And again, then that's an old one. It's not from February 2024 at all.
And this, again, man-made or otherworldly?
Oh, God. That's one of those pyramid-shaped global llama balloons. Oh yeah, that looks very credible.
1,000 feet. We're showcasing some.
What was that one? That's the one I enhanced and said it looked like a container ship in fog in Florida.
Something amazing. Could this
So
be...
they're just recycling the old same old shit, right?
I mean, also, you know, could it...
Was that container ship or mountaintop or something? But anyway, it doesn't matter.
be some sort of Project Bluebeam thing being tested out?
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, these are all recycled crap. So I guess the next one's going to be the same, isn't it?
Extraterrestrial came...
That one there was a proven airship with lights around the outside of it in Germany, I think it was. Oh, hang on. Oh no, that was that one there.
To encounter an attempt at communication.
But mind you, it could be an airship now I think about it. It may just have a strange pattern on the outside. Remember, it was really strange. And I said it looked like a drone with LED lights on it. But yeah, it could easily be an airship now I think about it. With some crazy pattern on it. Illumination going on. And we can't see the writing scrolled on it. But yeah. Yeah, weren't too sure on that one. Yeah, it's all recycle crap. I'll just keep recycling it. Garbage, isn't it? So that one's done. Okay, we're all up to speed now. Done all those. Okay, now we can be finished for the day. Because I've had enough. So I'll see you again next weekend. And we'll go over some more that we find, I guess. So yeah, have a nice night. It must be getting late there for most of you in UK and even in America. But yeah, I need a break now, and I think it's long enough. It's 3.5 hours, that'll do. So yeah, oh, we got some new people commenting from Pilled. How's it going? Zero Wardy loser. What? You're not a loser? Come on, don't say such things. But yeah, it's good to have some action on Pilled today. That's really nice to see. But yeah, unfortunately, you come at the tail end of the show. And it's time to say goodbye. Good night. Take care on the roads. I'll just abbreviate it. My eyes is not the best at the moment. Again. And I'll just close that down there. And find my credits. End credits, I mean. There we go. Thanks to all that joined us today and interacted and had their say on the debunks. And more next weekend, I guess. If I don't give up from the lack of support. Third face is not worth spending the time on, really, but what people do is they... I got too loud there. Yeah, not worth the time, really, but what happens is some of them get recycled over the years, and I never forget them, and I can debunk them quite quick when they show up again. Just like that one on Twitter with the Parrot Balloon, they're the ones that was the big promoters of it. So you, at the end of the show, you have to go back and see what I mean. I better start closing some of this down now. Odyssey can go. Good night and Pilled. Rumble. And Twitch. I don't think anyone showed up on Twitch. It's a bit disappointing.